and drag somebody else to join us as we bring to you the lineup that we have for today. There's an exciting conversation coming up with two of our finest musicians globally and in the country at the moment. We shall be unpacking issues that have been happening across the weekend. I suspect you do recall there was the general elections, the MPP's elections that happened over the course of the weekend. We shall be looking at some of the details that have come out of that. Beyond that, we shall look at some of the emerging issues we have in our newspapers and bring you all the analysis and expert views and interviews off the back of that. And also we shall have our Mentor X contestants joining us for an interesting chat about what the competition has been doing to them so far. So you want to stay tuned as we bring you all of these conversations and interesting discussions we had this morning. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back.
On jingle bells, me and friends swinging on the way. Oh, what fun it is to walk on the road with glasses on. I call a pro. To Yensu Bio. The Jonami. Watum Yen. Wamafe Pato Yen.
You're welcome back from that break. As I did indicate, this is a special edition of the New Day show. And it's that time of the year again where we try to get a feeling of what is going across the country and how Ghanaians are preparing for the celebrations of Christmas. And we shall turn over right to the Ashanti region. My colleague Ibrahim Abubakar is there, just because there were elections there, in the course of the weekend, but also to get a feel of what is happening in the central part of the country. Ibrahim, my name is Patrick Stevenson. I'm sitting in for Johnny. Would you bring us up to speed on what is happening in Kumasi at the moment?
Well, this morning, like every Monday, people are busily preparing to their various works, even though last weekend was very hectic. The traffic yesterday was very, very massive. But this morning, people have braced up and they are moving to work. But this morning is a bit different. We've started feeling the Harmattan. So the weather is a bit cold, not too cold though, but you feel the Harmattan season, that we are entering a new season. In fact, this morning, I'm sure so many people will be using hot water to bath because of the weather. But the Christmas feeling, you can sense the atmosphere. In fact, every place that you move, you realize that at least, we don't celebrate Christmas without the Christmas trees and other souvenirs. So you see those things around. People are buying. People have started decorating their shops. And we know we don't celebrate Christmas in this country without traffic. As you can see behind me, this is Tech Junction. On a normal day, let's say January, February, March to November, we don't usually witness this kind of traffic, especially at this time, around 7. But usually when we enter December, heading towards Christmas, then we start feeling this. So you have to set off early. Even when you close early, then you have to come back a bit late. So that feeling is there. people are out there hoping for a better Christmas. But on the other hand, you speak to some people, they tell you money is not in the system. In fact, interestingly, some are even calling for postponement of this year's Christmas, if it's possible, so that at least it will be scheduled to next year. Then by then, they are hoping that they will have some money in their pocket for them to also enjoy the Christmas too. So this morning is quite a busy morning in Kumasi. The MPP National Delegate Congress is then. A lot of them will be moving back to their various destinations this morning. So probably that's why there is huge traffic in town.
Well, Ibrahim, this is interesting, to know the combination of factors, Hamatan, the size of our pockets in Kumasi, as well as this a general feeling of traffic, during this time of the year. But have you been able to speak to any individuals, regarding the aura of Christmas? I mean, have you been able to pick up any signals on that?
Well, people are in the mood, and people are hoping that they will be able to spend the Christmas like they used to. But in all, it's a matter of money. For some of them, this year will be a bit different because they do not have enough on them to move around. For others too, with or without money, they will still hang out. At least if they have 5,600 with them, it's not a matter of going to spend huge sums of money at other places, but just moving, hanging out with friends and families to make sure that they are also not left out from this Yuletide. So that is the feeling. In fact, this year, there's so many interesting things. One thing that I observed that we will bring it to our viewers subsequently is the difference in hampers. For the first time, I've seen that water is being packaged as a hamper, bottled water. I've never seen it before. And you ask people why this, some are telling you because the economy is a bit hard. Others too are saying it is a call or demand from people that they need to be provided with water. So you see bottled water, 15 of them packaged nicely, and it's being sold for 40, 30, 50 Ghana cedis. And you ask people whether they are ready to take water as a gift. Others say it's a no, because this is something they've been taking it every day. Others too are saying, provided it is a gift, they are willing to take it, because a gift is a gift, and it is only the one who loves you that is willing to share what he or she has with you. So it's a combination of both. And with also the spread of the new variant of COVID-19, people are also now scared. Some are telling me they are not ready to hang out, not because they do not have the money, but because they've realized that the new variant is spreading faster. So they would want to protect themselves and their family. So they will just do a small get-together with their friends and families at home, but they wouldn't be moving out to for the fear that they will also get the virus. So it's a combination of both. Money not in the pocket of people, others too afraid of the spread of the new variant of COVID-19.
Well, thank you, Ibrahim, for those insights as well. And I think that, the President of the Republic has also indicated the possible challenges that may exist. And so it's not surprising that in Kumasi, people are complaining of the pocket. But what is interesting to know is the packages you're talking about, the hampers, and the inclusion of water. I mean, but the point is, it's a gift that somebody is giving to you, and the Christmas is a season of giving. So I suspect that people have to be comfortable enough to receive these gifts. But I understand the point that you're making. I think the final question that I'll put to you before we possibly take leave of you, usually in a time like this, beyond the individuals who have to, commence these activities, you usually have these very big market centers in and around Kumasi where you find traders plying their trade. Have you picked up anything there, and what do these look like?
Well, people are still plying their trade, but you know, it's quite interesting. And these same traders, anytime, every year, you go there and ask them how is sales going, how is patronage going, they will tell you the previous year is better than this year. It has been like that for the past decade, but this year, some are saying they are recording high sales because last year they couldn't come out because of the COVID-19. We all know that last year was an election year, and also we were in the COVID peak as compared better than this year. So, and because we had finished the election and people do not know exactly what will happen, the opponent saying they do not agree with the results. So people fear to even step out. In fact, last year around this time, you move out, you hardly see a number of people moving out, going out. You also hardly see people even selling on the street. But it's quite different this year. So they are hoping that, especially from today, that the Christmas is taking its peak, they will start recording high sales, at least from today till Friday. That is the expectation though. But like I said, it's a mixed feeling. You speak to some of them, they will tell you they have not been able to hit their target of sales. Others too are saying, at least from last week till today, they've been able to make something significant for themselves and for their family. But even with that, they are hoping for better sales in the days ahead.
Ibrahim Abubakar, thank you very much for bringing us those insights, from Kumasi, and I'm sure we shall speak to you again as things develop and the celebrations in Kumasi continue. He is our Ashanti regional correspondent, and he was bringing us live updates. I think the most important thing he talks about is that we have a new variant of COVID that's rampaging, and so please make sure you protect yourself. We'll take another break here. When we come back, we'll continue the rest of the segment.